Welcome to Volga Facts, your go-to channel for interesting, thought-provoking topics and weird and wonderful news stories. In today's video, we'll explore the potential vice presidential options for the Democrats if Kamala Harris were to replace Joe Biden as the presidential candidate. We'll also touch on the serious issue of violence against religious minorities in Pakistan, raising awareness about their plight. Stay tuned and let's dive in. Introduction. As the 2024 election cycle heats up, speculation about the Democratic ticket continues to grow. One scenario generating significant buzz is the possibility of Vice President Kamala Harris stepping up to replace President Joe Biden as the Democratic presidential candidate. This raises an important question. Who would the Democrats choose as their vice presidential nominee in this situation? Let's explore the potential candidates and the factors that might influence this critical decision. Potential VP candidates. Pete Buttigieg. Background. Pete Buttigieg, the current U.S. Secretary of Transportation and former mayor of South Bend, Indiana, has been a rising star in the Democratic Party. His impressive performance in the 2020 Democratic primaries and his subsequent role in the Biden administration have bolstered his national profile. Strengths. Buttigieg brings youth, charisma, and a fresh perspective to the ticket. His military background and experience as a mayor resonate with a broad spectrum of voters. Additionally, his status as the first openly gay cabinet member adds to the diversity of the ticket. Challenges. Some critics point to his limited experience in federal government and his mixed record as mayor. However, his quick rise and ability to connect with voters may offset these concerns. Stacey Abrams. Background. Stacey Abrams, a former Georgia state legislator and voting rights activist, gained national prominence for her efforts to combat voter suppression and her role in flipping Georgia blue in the 2020 election. Strengths. Abrams is a dynamic speaker with a strong grassroots following. Her commitment to voting rights and social justice aligns well with the Democratic base. She also brings geographic diversity, potentially bolstering the ticket's appeal in the South. Challenges. Abrams has yet to hold a statewide or national office, which may be seen as a drawback. Nonetheless, her influence and leadership in key issues make her a compelling choice. Cory Booker. Background. Senator Cory Booker of New Jersey, known for his inspirational rhetoric and focus on criminal justice reform, has been a prominent figure in the Democratic Party for years. Strengths. Booker's experience in the Senate, coupled with his charismatic persona and progressive policy stances, makes him a strong contender. His emphasis on unity and social justice could resonate well with the electorate. Challenges. Booker's previous presidential bid did not gain significant traction, which might raise questions about his broad appeal. However, his continued visibility and influence in the Senate are significant assets. Elizabeth Warren. Background. Senator Elizabeth Warren of Massachusetts is a leading voice on economic inequality and regulatory reform. Her progressive platform has made her a favorite among the party's left wing. Strengths. Warren's detailed policy proposals and her focus on addressing systemic issues could energize the progressive base. Her experience and intellectual rigor add substantial credibility to the ticket. Challenges. Warren's progressive stances might alienate some moderate voters. Balancing the ticket with Harris's more centrist views could mitigate this concern, creating a robust and diverse platform. Gretchen Whitmer. Background. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer has garnered national attention for her leadership during the COVID-19 pandemic and her strong stance on women's rights and healthcare. Strengths. Whitmer's executive experience as a governor and her proven ability to win in a key battleground state make her an attractive choice. Her focus on healthcare and economic recovery aligns well with Democratic priorities. Challenges. Whitmer's high-profile clashes with former President Trump could polarize some voters. However, Her resilience and effective governance remain strong points in her favor. Factors influencing the choice. Several factors will influence the selection of a vice presidential candidate. Balancing the ticket. The Democrats will aim to balance the ticket in terms of ideology, geography, and demographics to appeal to a broad spectrum of voters. For instance, pairing Harris with a progressive like Warren could energize the left wing of the party, while selecting someone like Buttigieg or Whitmer might appeal to moderates and swing voters. Experience and governance. Experience in governance, whether at the state or federal level, will be a key consideration. Candidates with a proven track record in executive roles or significant legislative experience will likely be prioritized. Electoral impact. The ability of the VP candidate to influence key swing states and demographic groups will be crucial. The Democrats will seek a candidate who can help secure crucial electoral votes and resonate with pivotal voter blocs. Diversity. Diversity remains a cornerstone of the Democratic Party's platform. Selecting a VP candidate who brings gender, racial, or geographic diversity can enhance the ticket's appeal and reflect the party's commitment to inclusivity. Raising awareness about religious minorities in Pakistan. While discussing political scenarios in the U.S., it's vital to remember pressing global issues. In Pakistan, religious minorities, including Christians, face severe persecution. Reports of lynching, destruction of churches, and violent attacks on minority communities are alarmingly frequent. The international community must not turn a blind eye to these human rights violations. Conclusion. The choice of a vice presidential candidate if Kamala Harris were to replace Joe Biden is critical for the Democratic Party. Candidates like Pete Buttigieg, Stacey Abrams, Cory Booker, Elizabeth Warren, and Gretchen Whitmer each bring unique strengths and perspectives that could shape the 2024 ticket. As we navigate these political scenarios, let's also remain vigilant and advocate for the rights and safety of religious minorities in Pakistan. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe to Volga Facts. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest videos on thought-provoking topics and weird and wonderful news stories. Together, let's stay informed and make a difference.